Hey, it's Gemma again, here for our second 10 Minutes With interview. We are at the Huon Valley Caravan Park for a Willow owners get together. As you can see in the background there's a Willow van and a beast of a truck. So today we are interviewing the Vagabonds.
Hello.
G'day.
I'm Katrina.
I'm Gina.
I'm Kirk, and this is Hadassah.
Yeah, we're the Vagabonds.
Woohoo! Nice to be here in cold Tassie. Where are you guys from?
From the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, where it's hot and humid. So we're really happy to be in the nice cool Tassie. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a bit of a climate change today.
It's been cold.
Yeah.
And how long have you guys been travelling or living in a van?
About 3 months now.
Yeah, we've been
We're freshies.
travelling for 3 months in the van. So when she was a week old, we moved in, and yeah, we're loving it. It's been so good. Feels like home.
Yay, that's awesome. Yeah, okay, so you moved in with a newborn. Cool. That's yep, I've been there, done that. Know all about that. It's tough, but it's no tougher than it would be anywhere else. So, yep. Awesome. Okay, and your setup. Look at this. We're in a Willow Illawarra 6520 and a truck.
Yeah.
So we'll show you that a little bit later. Okay. Yeah, all right. So what made you want to live in a caravan?
Well, a few things actually. We had we'd always talked about traveling Australia, like pre-kids. We just like that's what we want to do one day, and a few little things, well, not little things, things that happened much later. You know, close friends who passed away and things like that. And we thought, let's stop talking about it. Like we just got to do it. Kirk was full-time teaching at that point, and it was a very stressful job, and you were feeling really stressed out, weren't you, babe?
Yeah.
And we knew that we needed to make a change, so we thought, well, let's just bite the bullet and put some things into place and make it happen. And so that's what we've done. Just
Awesome.
jump into it.
That was a very, very quick version.
Yeah.
Yes. Good job. You could talk for a couple hours,
Oh,
I'm
my
sure.
goodness, yes.
Oh, okay. And so you've sold your house. So this is like an indefinite type thing? Yep.
Yeah. So we sold our home. We didn't want to have anything sort of, I guess, holding us back. Obviously friends and family live where we used to live, so that's something to come back to. We didn't want to have to feel like we need to get back to anything. We just wanted to have that freedom, really, and just we live in here permanently, and we're planning on doing it until we're sick of it, and then we just we want to settle down somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? That's the
Sounds
beauty of
good.
it.
Sounds good. And so far, what do you think is the best thing about this so far?
I think the freedom and calling the shots. We get to make decisions. We have a quick chat about what we want to do, where we want to go, and how long we want to stay, and we just do it ourselves. So for me, that's huge, absolutely massive. Compared to what we've come from, I guess, where you've got banks calling the shots and you've got bosses calling the shots and whatever. So just me personally, it's the freedom, I think.
Yep.
Not in a rush as well. Like for instance, last night we were like, hey, we love it here. Let's stay 2 more nights.
Yeah.
And people say, oh, where are you off to next? And what's your next plans? And it's just really refreshing to be like, well, we don't know. Like we're just taking it as it comes, and that's been quite a great learning lesson as well, because I like to be organised. I like to have a plan.
Yep.
So it's really taught me to just I guess let things roll and enjoy the family time and enjoy where we're able to go.
Yep. No plan is the best plan.
It is.
Have you found anything hard so far about this lifestyle, or difficult?
I think, well, for me, it was definitely the first few weeks settling in. Like it's like moving into a new house. It's like you don't know the home. It's got its little idiosyncrasies and things like that, and it's a whole lifestyle change. So going from this house, like we had this big home on this beautiful acreage to living in a van. And so it was that getting used to living more close together,
Yep.
more of a, I guess, not many of our friends that we see a lot of, like when we were, before we left, don't do this lifestyle. So it was like, oh, we really felt like we were stepping out and being a little bit different. So that
Yep.
sometimes you question that as well. But now, like 3 months in, it's just been the best decision. And so, yeah, that's been really good. What about you? What's been the hardest thing for you?
Yeah, I think just the transition as well, going from full-time job and traveling and all that stuff to less. You know, just having all that going through your brain and all this stuff to do, and I've got to be doing this, and I should probably mow the lawn and then do this and get onto the, you know, the bank or whatever, to much less. So that was hard, and you know,
being a lot more present. We're used to being busy.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
yeah, taking
Yep.
a step back and being more present. It's been a really good lesson.
Cool. I guess a lot of people like to know, how are people funding this lifestyle? So what do you guys do on the road?
So we're both ex-teachers, and we don't do any of that on the road. So what we do, we have an online skincare business that we do. It's a network marketing business. We've been doing that for 3 years now, and that was kind of when we started doing that. That's when we started to realize, hang on a minute, it's completely online. This is something that is going to be able to be done on the road. And then we got really excited because we could see like sort of a way that we could do our dream, which is to travel Australia. And yeah, so as soon as we replaced both our teaching full-time incomes, and we were like, this is perfect, let's go. And so that's what we do, and that's solely what we do now.
Awesome. That's great. Well, we can, if people want to follow the Vagabonds, we can tag some information about that too. So, Judah, does Judah do homeschool or unschool, or what do you do, mate?
Homeschool.
Yeah?
We call it homeschool, don't we? It's probably more a bit of an unschooling type of situation. So we didn't do distance education. We didn't really want to be, you know, confined to getting a certain amount of work done and the stress that can sometimes come with workload and stuff like that. So we really wanted to have a very flexible approach to his learning. He's a very outdoorsy kid, loves nature, loves learning outside. So we really use that a lot to our advantage, which I think is nice. You can teach your kids personality and their strengths and things like that. So we do things like reading eggs, and we focus on maths, reading, sounds, all that sort of stuff. The rest of it, like your history, your geography, obviously is just happening incidentally anyway as you're travelling.
Yes.
so good.
Yes, absolutely. And I mean, socially, you meet lots of kids and different age people that, yep.
He
He's
plays
just-
non-stop.
Yep.
He's just come out of his shell so much since we've been travelling.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
know, really used to be really shy, but now into it. It doesn't matter the age. He's
Oh, that's fantastic to hear. That is great. So, all set up for off-grid living. How many days do you tend to be able to go away for, do you think? Like away from caravan parks and things like that?
Well, with our solar, that's just the sun, so we're fine with that. We've got the lithium lab, which is awesome, and then we don't have to worry about our power or anything like that. With our water, Kirk knows more about the water situation.
Well, we can probably go. We've got 150 litres in the tank, in the truck, and 180 in the van. So that is, we haven't pushed it to the limits yet, but it'll probably get us maybe 7 or 8 days if we're pretty good with the water.
Yeah. Yep.
You can just get the water from the truck to the van, which is nice because we can leave the van and go and get water if we really need to, if we found a really good spot.
We
we
want
wanna stay
another 7 days.
Yeah, that's true. That's a great thing. We've just ordered a bladder ourselves, so that'll give us a bit more freedom as well, which is good. Good. All right. So we might have a quick look at the van, hey? Let's go and have a little squiz.
We'll let Gemma go in first, okay? We'll wait out here.
So as I said before, it's a Willow RV. This is the Illawarra 6520, which happens to be the same as ours. I love your little homey touches.
Thank you.
And this great big king-size bed. What do you think's your favourite thing about the van?
Okay, so where do I start? Obviously, well, Kirk's favourite thing is the bed.
Yep.
To be able to stretch out, and he's got space, especially being tall. So
Yeah.
he loves that, and
Yep.
we all like snuggle on there and we can watch TV or read books. I love
Pantry.
pantries.
Yes.
Such a good idea, like space saver. Am I allowed to have more than one?
Yeah.
I love this too. So this is great, having bench space, even though we do a lot of cooking outside, just having room to put things and I can be chopping up and doing salads or, you know, washing up and things like that. Kirk's outside on the Ziggy. This has been handy for while I'm washing up, but also sometimes Judah will sit on here and he'll eat here if we've got stuff happening.
yeah.
Like Hadassah used to sleep on the dining room table. When
Yeah,
she was in the
that's really cool.
I work on my laptop on here.
Good
I love
idea.
that as well.
Yeah, it is a big kitchen for a family van, which is something I love too, and the big seating area. And then you've got your compressor fridge.
Yeah, that drawer freezer's amazing.
2 bunks. I love the willow bunks. They are a bit wider than most, so they're 800 wide. Nice little bathroom. Very functional with a washing machine, toilet, shower. Awesome. All right. I think we better check out this beast of a truck.
That's your domain, honey.
Let's go. Let's get this thing out of the way. Right, so the truck. Why did we go the truck? Well, a few reasons. We started thinking about D-Max and other four-wheel drives, but then we thought, well, we're living in this, and so we decided that the truck's going to be really safe to tow. There's plenty of room, plenty of weight, so we don't have to worry about weights or anything. And yeah, it's just, why not?
Lots of payload.
Lots and lots. So yeah,
Lots of clearance
we've
too.
Still got a
Yeah.
ton left of stuff that we can put in here if we want, so it's really good.
Yep.
Over here we got, this is good to chuck the rubbish, firewood, strap things on. Really handy already. That's just excellent. Up top there's a roof rack for a tinny a bit later.
Oh, look out. You've already got ideas.
Yep. Yeah, it just drives really well. It's not too slow like a typical truck. It drives more like a car, I'd say. It's got extra suspension that's been lifted a bit. It's full four-wheel drive, and yeah.
Great.
Awesome. Absolutely.
Is it unlocked? Can we have a quick look?
In the inside here.
In the cab, yep.
Yep, sure. See what it looks like.
There we go, yep.
Pretty clean.
Oh, good.
Hey?
Look at all the space, and you're sitting up so high,
Yep,
you get a
and
great
the
view.
Suspension seats are
Yep.
really nice. Just
Great.
really
And the
good.
kids are in the back.
Yep, there's 4 seats. I don't know how this one's going to go. There we go. There's a bit more.
So we've
stuff.
got the rear-facing car seat for Hadassah.
Yep. And then the boy on the other side.
Yeah,
We can
heaps
just
of leg
shove-
room.
This is, yeah, you can have 4 adults across here.
Wow.
And yeah, the boy can stand up to stretch his legs out a bit, and
Right.
yeah, so much room.
Yeah, true. There's a lot of headroom.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
much room. And lots of potential.
Yes. It's a beast.
Mm.
It's great.
Yeah.
Cool.
Got two fuel tanks for a bit of a longer range, and heaps more. The canopy's brilliant.
Do you know what kind of fuel economy you're getting?
Yeah, about 20. Without the van is about 23 litres per 100, and with the van and just everything loaded up is 24.
Oh,
So not too.
wow. That's actually, wow, with the van it's not much more.
No, it
That's
doesn't.
really good.
It's hard to tell the van's on there.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks for your time today, and we'll catch up with you again when you get back to Queensland or something, I reckon.
Yep.
All right. Thank you.